My name is Mahalakshmi, working as CRT in KGBV Tuni, East Godavari district. Hi children, how are you? All of you enjoying lockdown? Daily we are observing lockdown situation. See this picture. Empty roads, busy roads. So here what is the difference we observe between empty roads and busy roads? Motion. Today we learn the topic about motion. Daily we are observing many objects in our surroundings. Sunrise, sunset, birds flying, and the clock on the wall. Children, see this mind map. See this mind map. From this lesson we cover the topics relative, motion is relative, distance, displacement, drawing displacement vectors, scalar, vector, average speed and average velocity. Children, note the keywords. Keywords of this lesson: motion, relative, distance, displacement, scalar, vector, speed, average speed and average velocity. Children, observe this picture. Here we are observing the picture. Some people are standing in the bus stand. They are watching the bus. At what time it is coming. From this what we learn? That means they are watching the motion of the bus. See this picture. Some people are moving along with the bus. Can they perceive the motion of the bus? No. Why? Because they are traveling along the bus. We are traveling in the train. The trees are traveling in opposite direction. The observer thinks that the trees are traveling in opposite direction and he is in rest position. But actually the trees are at rest and the observer is in motion. From this we can conclude that the motion or rest of an object depends on the observer. Can you perceive the motion of the earth? No. Why? Because we are also moving with the earth. Observe this picture. If the earth is in motion, why don't we directly perceive the motion of the earth? Why? Because the observer is moving along with the earth. So, we cannot perceive the motion of the earth directly. From this, what we can learn? Motion is relative. Motion is relative. Right and left, up and down, larger and shorter are relative terms with respect to the position and the point of view of the observer. Motion depends on the observer. Another example, day and night. Observe this picture. Is day or night just now? When it is daytime in Vijayawada, it is night in New York. Why? Because It depends upon the place on the globe. In Andhra Pradesh, in Vijayawada, it is day. In New York, it is night. How can you perceive this? Up and down. Observe the following picture. For the person standing at A on the globe, his position appears up and the orientation of the person standing at B appears down. But for the person standing at B appears exactly opposite. Similarly, for the person standing at the point C and D, the directions of up and down are not same. They will change with the point of observation of the globe. Finally, we can say that up and down has no meaning unless the point on the earth's surface to which they refer is defined. Children, see figure 1. Observe this picture. Here the question is, on which side of the road is the house? Is it on the right side or on the left side of the road? Here, two persons are watching the same house in opposite direction. The person A said that the house is on his right hand side. The person B said the house is on his left hand side. Here, clearly we speaking the left and right by a person. He has to assume a direction based on which he can decide his left and right sides. Another example, here 3 students are sitting in a classroom bench. Sita, Ravi and Raju. Sita said that Ravi is on her left hand side and Raju said that Ravi is on his right hand side. From this, motion is relative. Right and left, up and down, larger and shorter are relative terms with respect to the position and the point of view of the observer. Children, what's the discussion between Srinu and Somu?
Srinu, what is the state of motion of the tree?
Somesh, it is at rest.
Srinu, what is the state of motion of the car?
Somesh, it is moving due east.
Srinu, what is the state of motion of the driver and the passenger in the car?
Somesh, they are also moving like the car.
Srinu, how do you decide that the car, the passenger and the driver are moving?
Somesh, with the respect towards the position of the car, the passenger and the driver are changing with time, so they are in motion.
Children, observe figure 2 and watch the discussion between driver and the passenger.
Driver, what is the state of motion of the tree?
Passenger, it is moving due west.
Driver, what is the state of motions of the persons beside the road?
Passenger, they are also moving due west.
Driver, what is my state of motion?
Passenger, you are at rest.
Driver, what is the state of motion of the car?
From the above discussion, it is clear that the tree is at rest with respect to Somesh and it is moving due west with respect to passenger. Distance and displacement. Simple and easy. Distance means long. Displacement means short. Observe this picture. Distance and displacement. the longest path is the distance and the shortest path is the displacement. Here, two persons are cycling. One person is going in different direction, that is the distance, and the another person is coming in the shortest path, that is displacement. We can also observe the definitions for distance and displacement. Distance, length of the path transferred by an object. Displacement, shortest distance in a specified direction. Distance, length of the path transversed by an object is called distance. Units, SI unit meter, CGS unit centimeter. Displacement, shortest distance in a specified direction is called displacement. Units, SI unit is meter, CGS unit is centimeter. Other units like kilometer, etc. are also used. 1 km is equal to 1000 meters and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Observe the definitions. Scalar, which has only magnitude. Scalar quantity, the physical quantity which does not require any direction for its specification is called scalar. The physical quantity which is having only magnitude but has no direction is called scalar quantity. Example, distance. Vector, which has both magnitude and direction. Vector quantity, the physical quantity which is having both magnitude and direction is called vector quantity. Example, displacement. See activity 2, drawing displacement vector. Observe this picture, drawing displacement vector. A car moves along different path as shown in the figure. The point A and B are the initial and final positions of the car. Displacement vectors of two situations. Generally, in the first one, the car travels in the straight path, and in the second figure, the car travels in the curved path. Generally, the distance covered and the displacement are time dependent quantities. Speed and velocity. Here, one person is traveling from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada in Godavari Express. He starts his journey AM and reaches his destiny morning 5 AM. How can you find out the average speed and velocity? By using the formulas average speed and average velocity. The distance covered by an object in unit time is called average speed, and the displacement of an object per unit time is called average velocity. Formula for average speed: total distance by time taken, and average velocity, displacement by time taken. All of you understand, children? Children, see this example. Let the displacement of the trip in the example be 360 kilometers due southwest. What is the displacement in each hour? So, the displacement per hour is equal to 360 km by 12 hours southwest. That means 360 by 12. 12 3s are 36. So, 30 km per hour southwest. Observe this picture. Some students are playing in a playground. They can play running race. At the point A, some students are standing. At the point B, some students are start running. At the point A, they can counting the time. At what time they are reaching the point A. From here, some students are traveling fast. Some students are coming in different directions. And they can find the average speed. So we can calculate the average speed of the students. We are conducting the games, observing this in our school also. How to find the average velocity? Here the same activity is repeating. Students are standing, lines are drawn, they can give some rules and guidelines, and they can follow the same rules and guidelines to travel from one part to another part. They are observing in this type of situation can observe in the games. Olympiad. Okay, so here we can find out the average velocity. What is speed and velocity? What is speed? We are daily observing our father bike. They are rising and downing when they are on the roads. When the road is empty, so we can move fastly. When the road is busy, that means at the signal lights or in the shortest forms, we are unable to move fastly. Here we can learn the concept of instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed. What is instantaneous speed? The speed at any instant is called instantaneous speed. Velocity. Velocity is the speed of an object in a specified direction. It is a vector quantity. SI unit of velocity is meter per second. What is instantaneous speed? Okay, so by this we can raise the speed or decrease the speed at that point depending on the situation. We can describe the motion of a car moving along a straight road with varying speed using a distance versus time graph. Along the horizontal axis, we plot the time in seconds, and along the vertical axis, the distance covered in meters. A general case of motion with varying of speed. This shows the time distance versus time graph. If the slope is large, speed is high, and if the slope is small, speed is low. Velocity. Observe this picture. A car moves with 15 meters per second due east. Here 15 meters per second is speed and 15 meters per second due east is velocity. Velocity gives the idea of how fast the body moves in specified direction. Velocity is a vector quantity. It can be represented by a directed line segment. Its length indicates speed and arrow gives the direction of the motion. If a body moves in a curved path, the tangent drawn at a point on the curve gives direction of velocity at that instant. So children, I hope all of you understand. So once again, we'll revise what we learned today. See this mind map. See this mind map. From this lesson, we cover the topics relative, motion is relative, distance, displacement, drawing displacement vectors, scalar, vector, average speed and average velocity. Keywords of this lesson: motion, relative, distance, displacement, scalar, vector, speed, average speed and average velocity. Definitions: motion is relative. Right and left, up and down, larger and shorter are relative terms with respect to the position and the point of view of the observer. Scalar quantity: the physical quantity which does not require any direction for its specification is called scalar. The physical quantity which is having only magnitude but has no direction is called scalar quantity. Example: distance. Vector quantity: the physical quantity which is having both magnitude and direction is called vector quantity. Example: displacement. Distance: length of the path traversed by an object is called distance. Units: SI unit meter, CGS unit centimeter. Displacement: shortest distance in a specified direction is called displacement. Units: SI unit is meter, CGS unit is centimeter. Other units like kilometer, etc. are also used. 1 km is equal to 1000 meters and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Formula for average speed: total distance by time taken, and average velocity, displacement by time taken. Instantaneous speed. What is instantaneous speed? The speed at any instant is called instantaneous speed. Velocity. Velocity is the speed of an object in a specified direction. It is a vector quantity. SI unit of velocity is meter per second. So, children, complete this worksheet. What you learned today? Worksheet. Fill in the blanks. The SI unit of displacement is dash. Identify the vector quantity. A. Displacement. B. Area. C. Volume. D. Speed. Third question. 1 km is equal to dash meters. Fourth question. Motion of an object depends on the dash. Second Roman. Answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences. Fifth question. Write the difference between distance and displacement. Sixth question. Write the formula for average velocity. Seventh question. What is a vector quantity? Give one example. Eighth question. What is the average speed of the car if it covers 200 kilometers in 5 hours? For this, we can use the average speed formula. Ninth question. What is the SI unit of velocity? And the 10th question. Answer the following question. Here, the paragraph was given. A train named Godavari Express starts at 500 pm from Visakhapatnam and reaches Hyderabad at 5 am the next day. As shown in the given figure, draw displacement vectors from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada, from Vijayawada to Hyderabad, from Visakhapatnam to Hyderabad.